game to score one of the greatest goals ever seen on Spanish soil. It was eerily reminiscent of Diego Maradona's famous World Cup goal in 1986 against England. Messi could now lay claim to being the greatest of them all.
It was just a young boy when I came there, and I saw him sort of mature into a man on the pitch. He was just, it's sort of, everyone knew he was going to be the best player in the world, or everyone talked about it. And for him to have been able to live up to all the hype and the talk, it's a great achievement, and the way he does it as well, the way he conducts himself is, I think, is an example to anyone.
I've not seen everyone play, but of those I have seen play, of course, the ability he has to change a game is fantastic. Incredible.
The following season saw Messi become a first-team regular at the Camp Nou. He scored 14 goals in 26 matches, including a hat-trick against Real Madrid in El Clásico. In the summer of 2008, Messi travelled to Beijing and was a key member of the Argentina team to win Olympic gold, his first major honour. And the gold medal would be the catalyst to more spectacular success. Back in Spain, Pep Guardiola was named Barcelona's new coach. A member of the club's 1992 European Cup winning team, he progressed from managing the Barcelona B team. And a superpower of the European game was reborn.
It was great. From the first day that he arrived, the 4 years were phenomenal. Not just with me, but with the whole squad. He was always a very approachable manager. He took care of us off the pitch as well as on it. And it was great having him here.
Still only 21, Messi's talent was clear. But under Guardiola, he matured as a player and began to offer much more.
From the moment that Guardiola arrived at the club, we all knew we'd have to work very hard to win titles.
Go past everyone, dribble, because it's what he likes and enjoys. He does that thing better than anyone. But then he goes one step further regarding the team. Messi doesn't think of winning just that game. He's thinking of winning the title too.
He was not alone. Barcelona was now a team packed with internationals at the top of their game. Many of the starting 11 had graduated from La Masia and were fully integrated into the tiki-taka style of football. It was a system that delivered a League and Cup double in Spain in 2009, before a Champions League final in Rome against Manchester United, in which Messi played a starring role.
It was one of those finals that, despite the first 9 minutes, in which Cristiano Ronaldo came close and made Victor Valdés and Gerard Piqué work very hard, the rest of the game was like a carnival for us. And this was acknowledged by the British press and by Manchester United too. We played fantastically well.
Samuel Eto'o's 10th minute strike energised the Catalans. And with 20 minutes remaining, Messi himself added a second to seal victory and become the top scorer in that year's competition with 9 goals. It was Barcelona's third European Cup and a second in 4 seasons. Messi and co had conquered all before them, and the team would go down in history as the first Spanish club to win the treble.
What he has made him the best player in the world is that he's got great talent and great mentality. I've never seen a player that young with that much hunger to train, just to be coached. I remember him just finishing the training sessions and just this willingness to be the next day to train once again.
Messi finished the season with 38 goals and won the Ballon d'Or for the first time. It would not be the last.
I had the privilege to be with Leo before he received the FIFA World Player Award and the Ballon d'Or. I have a photograph from that night. The Ballon d'Or means a lot to me.
I'm the same proud than everyone who has had him. No, in this case, I think it's not fair to say, because what I did. I think Lionel Messi was born to play football.
It was a proud moment. It's one of those experiences that you're truly grateful for. I've experienced that, and I feel privileged. And it's all thanks to Messi.
It means almost everything to me. I play a game every 3 or 4 days, and I spend a lot of time thinking about the games ahead. It takes up a lot of my life.
Sometimes we talk about talent in football, about great talent, but what I really think is that many players have very good ingredients at a very high level, and they become players. But the real talent for me is Messi, is Maradona, is this type of player.
When you go to a good restaurant and eat a great meal, and what comes with it isn't good, then the meal is a disaster. Messi is the main course, and the rest of us are the finishing touches to the dish, and we help to make it even better.
Messi had become one of the biggest and best superstars on the planet, and with fame comes adulation. But a strong family, along with the assistance of the staff from La Masia, ensured that Messi remained grounded at all times. And off the pitch, this boy next door became a husband and a father.
It was very clear in his mind that the future of his family was depending on his success, all right, in terms of in order to offer them a better life. I think this was a pressure, that usually this pressure is too much pressure for a young lad. But in that case worked as a positive, I think. Usually it's a negative, because you put that pressure or you feel that pressure that young, I think it's too much. But in this case, he's a fighter. He's so focused in football. Sometimes I think he must be sleeping with the ball. It's the ball and him and the ball is all about this. It's his life.
The league titles in 2010 and 2011 added weight to the claim that this Barcelona team was the finest club side ever to play the game. Dancing to their own beat, this was a blend of the Argentine tango and the Spanish flamenco.
Because of how we get on, we spend a lot of time together. We spend more time together than with our families almost. And that makes us very united and makes us strong.
But the Barca way and the Messi way requires more than just raw talent.
We take training sessions very seriously. Our manager never has any complaints. We're very professional.
That team ethic led to yet another Champions League final in 2011. Fierce rivals Real Madrid had been defeated in the semi-final with 2 goals from Messi, the second cementing his reputation as the world's best player. Real's very own superstar Cristiano Ronaldo, the pretender to Messi's crown, was left in tears as Barca headed to the final in London.
I was in the press box at Wembley. I had Barcelona fans on this side and Manchester fans on the other. There were more on the Manchester side, but there was a gap in the middle for neutral fans. And I remember how some people would say about Barcelona, wow.
Barcelona's performance exemplified their philosophy. Pedro opened the scoring, but Messi was United's chief tormentor.
Messi's amazing performance. Alex Ferguson played Park Ji-sung in front of him, but Messi almost dismissed him and would bypass him with his first movement. He wasted a player, he couldn't do anything. It was an extraordinary display.
Messi's 53rd goal of the season gave Barca a 2-1 lead. Before his dazzling footwork paved the way for David Villa to seal a 3-1 win, and Barcelona's 3rd UEFA Champions League in an astounding trophy-laden 5 years. It was